Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's nighttime! Yeah, I just kind of didn't feel like recording, like, all day. So, yeah. Oh, it's just a letter from Costa. I could have just read it and tossed it. Not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. Someone in town is calling me sweet cheeks. Is it a compliment? Or have I been attracting bees lately? I need to know. You got a nice butt, apparently, even though you're... Oh no, frogs can have quite the butt on them, so maybe he's just got that going on. Toucan Steven. Toucan Steven, thanks for coming by my place. You didn't have to sugarcoat your comments like that, but it was nice to be spared the bashing. So take this in return. I'll get better, Apollo. What did she send us? Record player. Alright. I like a record player. I could never use one. I honestly don't think I could actually hold a record. Not with it like gloves. It would cause an allergic reaction. That is, if my theory that I'm allergic to vinyl is actually correct, and I am actually allergic to vinyl, because, you know, those are generally made of vinyl. Fun. And yes, Frisk, I know you're there. I really am not in the mood today, girl. I have done basically nothing but play Eve all night. Admittedly, I was playing Eve on 2 accounts at the same time, but that's still just playing Eve. I was just mining. I wasn't doing anything of, like, any significant note. I was literally just mining. I basically figured, hey, I got all the skills set up. I may as well, like, get my, my command ship, my industrial command ship set up for boosting. So I did. And then I noticed one of my court mates online, and I just kind of flew to him and then was like, hey, you want some boosts? And he was like, oh, heck yeah. And then that happened for a bit, and then it was just me for like the next, like, 10 hours. There was a break in there where I was just kind of not doing anything, but yeah. So it was closer to like 4 hours of mining in total. Dina! Hey, Muffin, Grecia's nice sight, doesn't it? It's on your mind. Let's talk. One day Costa's house when he takes me over to Poppy's house. They're always giving each other presents. They get along so well, don't they? To be honest, I'm a little jealous. Aw. Don't be jealous of them. Costa's probably being a jerk. You probably got asked to deliver, like, a jerk gift. Because it's Costa. I mean, he's not the biggest jerk in town. We kind of got rid of that one. Hey, this isn't Buckle. How's my training buddy today? Check out this bod frog. What you'll need. Let's talk. I've been feeling kind of lazy lately. Maybe redecorating my house will get my blood pumping. I think I need to swap out my old dapper shirt for a new piece that's similar but different. If you come across anything that cool, come across anything that cool that's the same size as my old piece, let me know. Can do, my man, can do. I'm positive I heard someone else walking down. Maybe it was Pinky walking up, I heard. Might have been Pinky walking up. But, yeah. I really don't know what to talk about today. So are you today? What's going on? Let's talk. Want a game of hide and seek? No one's better hiding than I am. Sure, I can play some hide and seek. I still don't know what to, like, talk about, but hey, maybe it'll be some people I haven't talked to yet. Nope, it's the 2 I've already talked to. 10 minutes, alright. Always feels like not enough time, but I always have time left, so maybe it's fine. I almost want to lose, just so that they can, like, have a win for once. Ooh. Bonbon's moving in over here. Alright. I don't mind that. There's Barbara. Nuzlock with Barbs. Salutations. Been pleasant today, hasn't it? So, what do you want? Nuzlock. Oh, slow week ahead, Oracle, wouldn't you say? No fun events on the horizon. Well, I guess it's a chance to catch up on some housekeeping, pull some weeds. Maybe go fishing? Yeah? Can do anything. I have very much been wanting to give a proper go to playing a Pokemon IronMon challenge. Because, like, I'm not the biggest fan of regular Nuzlock. Hey, good evening. What a lovely night, Shortbread. What's going on? Let's talk. Got a big problem. I'm hungry for fruit, but I want people to see me shaking a tree. Can you find me a cherry? I'm on it. A cherry for the Cherie. And like, I'm not the biggest fan of regular Nuzlocks because I feel like they're almost just regular playthroughs. You're just not catching as many Pokemon. Like, I know they are harder because, like, you're not allowed to use items, you're not allowed to do all this various stuff, but, like, I'm gonna be real, like, it's not hard. Still, it's harder, but it's still not really what I would call hard. Now, IronMon, that's hard because you can't really use any pre-acquired knowledge in IronMon. You are playing with a single Pokemon. You can only heal in battle. You are not allowed to buy healing items, period. Basically, if the item is good for you, you are not allowed to use it. Like that even goes for like hold items. If it's good for you, you're basically not allowed to use it. Trying to remember all the things. Everyone's higher level, including your rival. Like your rival starts with a level 8, where you have a level 5. Like, it's not an easy challenge by any means. But like a regular Pokemon playthrough, but if your Pokemon, you can only catch one Pokemon per route, and if they faint, you can't use them anymore. That doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Randomizer Nuzlocke could be, because again, you can't use anywhere near as much pre-acquired knowledge. Yeah, I found you. Tinglies on my back. It's probably just some of my hairs slipped down the back of my shirt. But yeah, like, I've played around with an IronMon challenge just on my own time, but I kind of like want to see about maybe doing it for a stream. I've been watching a creator I follow called Jwits do one, and it looks fun. Like, it's one of those challenges that falls into the same sort of camp as like Master Duel Masochist, where kind of the whole point of the series is to suffer. It's not really to have like successful run after successful run. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna start with like Fire Red Leaf Green, because I'm not a big fan of Fire Red Leaf Green. I know I played through Leaf Green on the channel, but I'm also pretty sure I talked about what I'm not the biggest fan of in Fire Red Leaf Green while playing it. I really wish that we would get an actual proper modern Gen 1 game. I would love that. But, like, my thinking with a Nuzlocke, and this is something that, like, you'd really not be able to police someone doing. There is nothing stopping me, hi Barbara, from Let's talk about that. So, I heard a rumor that you're kind of a record player. Looking everywhere for one of those and consider a trade? Record player for a scale point T? Sure, let's do it. Enjoy your record player. You're the right person to talk to? Indeed. Still need to find Dina. Dina is going to be so hard to find this time of day. I'm going to check the beach again really quick. So I know I've already been down here, but like... you can never know for sure. Okay. Like, literally, like, you have your starter. In most games, your starter is capable of soloing the game, so what's to stop you from just, quote-unquote, accidentally KOing everything, and thus uber grinding your starter, while not actually breaking any of the grinding rules, because, you know, you just happen to accidentally knock out your first Pokemon of every route, and, you know, I've seen some where it's like, oh, you must skip every non-essential trainer. It's like, okay, but that kind of, like, sure, that is going to make your levels a bit lower, but it still doesn't stop you from just KOing the first catch of every route, which is still going to keep your levels high. There she is. Oh, you found me. Done a good job of hiding too. Expert seeker. A stool. And like, I could see maybe the skipping all non-essential trainers being difficult, but like, even then at that point, you just simply train multiple good Pokemon. Like, you're going to encounter some. Like, Maple! Gotta talk with the villager who lives here first. Steven, but it's an urge to buy something. Can I help you? The slightest. It's a pretty party time to walk around and the shops are closed. Yeah. We do got our cherry for the sherry. Did I just swap a fossil for a fossil? I did, didn't I? Oh, I'm dumb. Did you hear that, Henry? I'm pretty dumb. I got no today. Snooze it. Hey, Mo. Hey there, Steven. I know what today. Do some shopping. If you're back here, it's the same thing. Remember not to spend all your money in one place. Do my best, my man. Do my best. Nice to see you here. So glad I ran into you. I'll stop. Like, I've done some Nuzlocks just on my own, and like, that's why I can say I don't find them that hard. But I don't imagine many, like, experienced Pokemon players would find them that difficult. Like, especially as the games get newer. Like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't know if Nuzlocke rules have been figured out for those games, but I can almost guarantee you that basically everybody doing it seriously is either taking Meowscarada or Skeledirge as their starters. Because quite simply, they both have the just simply best signature moves we've seen outside of, like, the partner Pikachu and Eevee. Their moves even make those moves seem a little tame. Flower Trick always critting, meaning it's a 100 accuracy, effectively 140 power attack. And Flame Torch. Always increasing special attack. Or Torch Song. That's what it is. You wanna eat this? You wanna eat this silver nugget? No. Cherry for the sherry. And he's already growling. Yeah, it's like way yummy. Really love it. Wait, do I have to thank you for that? No, you don't. I definitely don't need Regal Wall for that. Because I'm not going to use it. But you are very welcome. Like, it's actually a little sad just kind of how bad Quaxaval is in comparison to the other two. Because, like, we got Paula. Have I done for Paula yet today? This may sound weird, but I always get a hankering for some hot coffee in the summer. Hey, Brewster, that summer blend you were working on, what did you end up naming it? Summer coffee. Huh? That's it? I mean, that's Brewster for you, direct and to the point. And the point is good coffee, sister. Yeah? I also have my usual. Because Quaxaval's signature move just increases its speed. Its mediocre speed. Like, it's not a fast Pokemon. And if it was a fast Pokemon, then it increasing its speed would be even more redundant. But the fact it's so slow means that it's probably never going to get the chance to get that move off. It's going to just get knocked out before it gets the chance, at least in a competitive sense. And in a single-player sense, you'd still rather have, honestly, in the single-player sense, Meowscarada is what you'd probably go with, just because 140 power grass move. And it always critting means that it bypasses any stat raising that the opponent does. I believe that also means it bypasses any stat lowering that you are subjected to. Except burn. Goodbye home, dearie. Good to see you. What's on your mind? What's latest? Give me your honest opinion. How's my outfit look? Cute. Oh, dearie, you're too kind. It's nice to hear that, even if it does make me blush a little. But, like, even going back to, like, Sun and Moon, like, I believe it's, Darkest Lariat on Incineroar is just kind of busted. I mean, Incineroar itself is already pretty strong. It's not the strongest with Blaze, but that's fine. Like, I'm trying to remember what the other two's signature moves were. So I know Incineroar was Darkest Lariat. What? Hold on, I'm curious now, and it's gonna bother me if I don't look it up. So I'm gonna look it up. Spirit Shackle, that was Decidueye. Which Spirit Shackle is a definitely interesting move. 80 power and prevents switching, which is definitely not bad. What was Primarina's? Sparkling Aria, right. Basically just heals burn. That's kind of the odd one out in Gen 7. Cause, like, preventing switching is really nice. Darkest Lariat is an 85 power attack that ignores stat changes. Just ignores them. So it's basically Flower Trick, but a bit lower power. Like, there's always one dud, it seems like, and it feels like, now that I'm thinking on it, it feels like it's the water type more often than not. Well, I mean, that's not exactly the worst thing in the world, but as a certified water type enjoyer, because I mean, like, as a certified water type enjoyer, you know, I would appreciate water types getting better signature moves, but I didn't actually read her dialogue. Hey, so choose someone to decide what to buy, Gouda. Yeah, I know there's a lot of Gouda deals here. What was the signature move of Gen 8? Now I'm curious. Did that keep up for Gen 8? I didn't use my starter in Gen 8. Rillaboom got drum beating. Lowers opponent's speed. Kinda redundant. Okay, grass is bad. Pyro Ball, 120 power, may burn. Yeah, that's just flamethrower. Well, better than flamethrower. That's like Fire Blast, but better, because it's more accurate. So I guess Inteleon probably has also a good snipe shot. Ignores moves, abilities that draw in moves. High critical hit ratio. Well, I guess there's only one really good move, isn't there? Well, okay, ignoring draw-in isn't bad in a VGC sense. Who plays VGC seriously, let's be honest? A lot of people. A lot of people, that's the answer. Smogon is so much better. I didn't mean to scare the bug away. My beach is not set up in such a way to catch bugs. Just yapping Pokemon today. It's easy to yap about. I am still super excited for Winds and Waves, and like, those games cannot come soon enough. But Splatoon Raiders is coming first, and I want to try and maintain my excitement for that. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Splatoon Raiders. As I've kind of made mention, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of streaming, like, new releases. I might stream it after it's had some time to breathe and I've had a chance to play it first. You get a flea on me? No way! That did not just happen. Sorry, be all the time, but maybe that cafe au lait bubble bath was a bad idea. Nah, it's fine. Probably cussed out. Probably put the flea on you. I mean, I jumped the gun there, but looks like I was right to jump the gun. Jeez. I swear I pushed that button like instantly and I still messed up. I am just too bad at fishing. I don't have the mental fortitude, strength, whatever. I don't have the mental for fishing today. I don't have the patience. I don't have the chutzpah. You gotta have the chutzpah. What's on bonus day? Sweet fish. So a specific kind of fish. I guess I better go start licking every fish to find the sweet ones. That's how it works, right? That's how you know if a fish is sweet. You lick it. For a second I thought Barbara had a thought bubble, but no, that's next game. That's New Horizons. Got a horn dynasty. Yeah, like I just Splatoon Rangers is gonna be so much fun. I'm also gonna try to take part in the special Splatfest that they have planned. Keyword is try, because I don't know if I'm gonna have I don't know if I'm gonna have it in me to play it. The thing of playing games, I did actually play a bit of Eve Vanguard, and boy does it feel like to me the advertising was a bit misleading. It's an extraction shooter. It's just an extraction shooter, literally down to extracting from the battlefield. So it's very much the kind of game that is best played with friends. I don't have any of those. At least that play Eve Vanguard. I mean, I've got my bestie, but she doesn't play Eve Vanguard. I don't think she plays shooters. She plays farming games, which is completely fine. A gamer is a gamer. That's how it works. Doesn't matter what you play, as long as you play it and have fun doing it. Kind of what I've yapped about in length about before is like there is a game for everybody. Now, well, with Bonbon moving in over there, it really does make up here feel really empty now. But yeah, I don't hate playing Eve Vanguard. It's just, it wasn't what I was expecting. And I think a lot of other people were in the same camp. Because there's a proximity voice to it, which is nice. I like proximity voice. And some people I encountered were using the proximity voice to just communicate with each other, so anyone could hear them. And it was a group of 4 of them, even though the group size is supposed to cap at 3. Case in point, having friends. But they basically, they gunned me down, and I heard one of them before, like, I'd been completely taken out, going, "Hold on a sec, that wasn't an NPC." It's like, yeah, no, I wasn't. I was, however, completely unarmed, basically. So, Moth is fleeing. Oh, those guns of yours are really shipping up and turning hard, haven't you? So the reward, I'm thinking a kitchen wall. Just don't ask me where I get this stuff. I don't think I want to know where you get your spare kitchen walls. But why am I giving stuff away? Don't worry about it. Just think of it as a gift. I would like to catch this moth. Thank you. Thank you, Costo. I'd also really like it if you would change out of that dumb shirt, but that doesn't seem like it's ever gonna happen. I could probably make him change out of it without going to Isabelle if I just sent him a letter with a shirt. But yeah, maybe once, like, Vanguard is fully released, it'll feel more like Dust. Like, I was really hoping for organized battles, and maybe that comes eventually, and the extraction mode will just be a mode. I'm kind of hoping. At the moment, the economy of it all doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me. Like, your basic rifle that you can buy is 2 points more, has 2 points less recoil than the default free rifle. Uses the same ammo, same damage, same fire rate, same everything except recoil, and the recoil is 2 points worse on the absolute free version. This rifle is 560 currency. It's like an A, I don't know exactly what it's called. But it's 560 of that. Well, if you enter a battle and die, you lose it. There's no keeping it. You've just lost it. Everything on you, when you die, you drop. You make 150 currency for deploying and dying. So basically, you have no reason to use that basic rifle ever. I mean, you could slap attachments onto it, but that just makes the economy worse. Because you could get, say, 10% better handling. Great, that's cost you an extra 1,000 currency. So if you don't make that back, if you encounter a group of 3 to 4 to 8 people all working together and they decide you need to die, well, sucks to be you. Like, you're just gonna die, and now you're out your fancy gun, and now they have that stuff. Like, in EVE itself, that risk formula is basically counterbalanced by the more you spend, the more effective you are. But if you're spending what would effectively be an infinite percentage higher than the free rifle for something that's not even better, really, the recoil can be compensated for. I know, I've done it. I've won that shootout and looted their rifle. It's how I know they had that rifle. I then died later on. But there's not much reason to use the rifle. The only weapons that there's much use in using that do cost money are the ones that aren't the default rifle, but slightly better. There's basically a laser sniper rifle and a shotgun. I tried the laser sniper rifle because part of the advertising made me think, and the missions, that what I was doing was actually a PvE thing, not a PvP thing. And in PvE, I'd always greatly prefer having a sniper rifle. One shot, one kill, get out, get in, get out. It just works. In a PvP setting, that doesn't work. So, yeah, lost that. Haven't bought a new one yet. And I've just not tried the shotgun. It's way too short range. The map is way too wide open. And you can't reliably get to the areas where it's not wide open, so it's just not worth it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I've spent way too long just rambling. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.